Hey everyone, hope you're all having a lovely day today. I don't know how it is by you guys, but it is June right now where I am, which usually means like summer, it's almost summer, bright, sunny. Nope, I'm in a sweater and I have this like winter themed blanket right next to me. I have no idea what Mother Nature is doing, but I really hope she stops because I don't like it. But anyway, today I wanted to talk about what we were talking about yesterday, which is this whole idea of comparing yourself to others. And today it's going to be more so about judging other people, if you know what I mean. So I've talked about this before, and one of the biggest things that I struggle with, believe it or not, is judging other people, which is really interesting because I know you wouldn't, I think, expect that because I'm very much like in open arms, yes, like, let's share the gospel with anybody and everybody because why not? But one of the things that I think I hold a lot of resentment is people who I feel like have had it easier than me. And that's because, like I said, like I didn't grow up in a Christian home. I grew up Catholic. I do struggle with homosexuality, which is obviously very hard sometimes. And, mental illness and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot that I have going on, as does everyone. And that's kind of the point, is that I think sometimes I get trapped in this cycle, and I don't know if you guys can relate, where I just feel like I have it harder than everybody else, which is not the case at all. People are literally being martyred for their faith in the Middle East. People are starving in Africa. And again, I'm not trying to downplay anyone's struggles because obviously struggle is a spectrum and wherever you're on, if you're struggling, you're struggling. If you're experiencing pain, you're experiencing pain. Whether or not someone is experiencing more or less than you, it's still relevant. However, what I sometimes find myself doing is holding resentment to people who I feel like have it easier than me. Like, oh, wow, you grew up in a Christian home, so you already, you have a support system at home, for example, or don't struggle with mental illness, so you must have all this assurance and it just feels all great all the time. Or like, oh, you're married and you're straight and you can do that. And again, I know this all sounds insanely judgmental because it is. And again, I'm very much working towards overcoming that because I know how bad it is. But I wanted to discuss today how bad that is. And I don't know, again, like, I don't know if you've ever done this yourself, but when we judge other people in terms of comparing ourselves to others, it first off just makes us feel like garbage about ourselves and does nothing to improve our self-esteem. More often than not, it makes us feel worse and traps us in this pit of like self-pity that is very hard to come out of. And not only that, but it negatively affects our relationships, negatively affects our relationship with other people who we are judging. For example, I know people who I became friends with in college, not even really close with, but just like, people who I saw who grew up in a Christian home, who just seemed to have it all together, who seemed like they never really encountered any struggles. And that affected my ability to become friends with those people. I had to get past my preconceived notions and see that they are not the judgmental person that I thought they were. In fact, I was being more judgmental than they were. So if we find ourselves constantly judging other people, it hinders our ability to make relationships that could potentially be amazing. And I know that it might be hard sometimes to see other people who seem like they have it all together, who might have an easier life than you. We don't know what people have going on. For example, I have a really close friend who was in a relationship for a very long time when I was in college, and I don't want to say like jealous, but I mean, obviously I will not have a relationship because of sexuality and circumstances, but I remember we were talking one time and she was saying like, oh yeah, like I just feel so lonely right now. Like I've never felt this lonely. And I remember literally sitting there and being like, I'm sorry, excuse me. You have your boyfriend who you're with all the time, who seems like he's there for you all the time. And I remember she straight up said, no, like even with him, I still feel extremely lonely. And so I think there's this idea that, I mean, this is obviously very specific to like the relationship struggle and the struggle of being single and lonely, but it just kind of goes into this idea of even though somebody might seem like they have it all together and the thing that you want that somebody else has might make all your problems go away, it really won't. I thought that my loneliness in school would be cured if I just had a relationship, but meanwhile, my really close friend who's literally in a relationship that she was in for a really long time was like, yeah, no, like this is not, like I feel so lonely right now. And their relationship was like, I'm pretty sure even fine, but they just felt so lonely. So I guess to kind of try to tie everything together, don't judge other people based on how easy or hard they have it. We have no idea what people have going on in their lives. Not only does judging others affect us and how we look, but it also hinders our ability to make relationships with other people. And those relationships could potentially be really fulfilling. So I really hope this helps whoever needed to hear this. I hope I didn't come across as too judgy or as a judgmental, you know what, but I just felt, I want to be honest and upfront about things that I struggle with, as I believe we all should, because if we don't talk about things and don't communicate, we're never going to be able to like overcome them and help each other overcome them. I promise I am working better about judging, and that's why I literally wanted to make this video about literally comparing yourself to others and judging and stuff like that. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a like and hit the subscribe button. If you ever have any comments, questions, or concerns or anything like that, do not hesitate to leave me a comment down below or to shoot me an email here at christianconvos@gmail.com. Also, as I said, I think this is gonna be a normal part of the video now. Here's my Instagram. I have one now. It's pretty fun. Follow me on that. I don't post too much, but I've been trying to post more. Also, if you have any prayer requests, totally let me know about those as well. And as always, have a lovely rest of your day, and God bless.